All right, if you rotate everything over, what is this big tube coming from the throat region? Still the esophagus. Function? Passageway for food. Sitting next to the esophagus is this deflated pouch. There's one on both sides. The lungs. Function? What is the function of respiration? Bye-bye. Yep. CO2 and O2 exchange. From the esophagus, which is this nice tube coming from the throat here. The heart is next to it. Job is to pump blood. Then we go to this J-shaped. The J-shaped structure is the stomach. Functions? Chemical and mechanical digestion. Now, if I were... The one thing you can cross out that I will not be able to test you on is this thin membrane in between the J shape of the stomach is the pancreas. But it is so thin, it's impossible to pin and test because it's just this thin yellowy material in between the mesenteries. So you can cross that out on your lab because I can't pin it, which means I can't test it. Okay? All right, if we go further, what do I call this thin coiled up tube here?
Are you going to do pylorus though?
No. So, small intestine is duodenum, which just means top portion. Duodenum. Function of your intestine. Absorbs nutrients and further digestion. Further digestion and absorbs nutrients. Now, if you follow the skinny tube of your frog, you should see it come to what looks like a short, thicker tube at the very end. What is this? Large intestine. What is its function? To?
Fecal packing and
pack the feces and
absorb water.
Absorb water. So removes the water from the feces and packs it. Okay? And that was the entire digestive tract. Now let's go back up.
What about the
What? Oh, we'll do those. What are these three dark things here?
liver?
Liver has how many functions? 4. One would be?
Produce bile.
Produce bile. Another one?
Remove.
Store nutrients. Another one?
Remove metabolic waste.
Remove metabolic waste. Sorry, 4 was in the
Shark.
So just 3. Then we have this, looks like, and a student in second period said this perfectly. This area in between the 3 lobes of the liver looks like a dehydrated grape. Looks like a tiny little grape pouch, which is the gallbladder. What's the function of this gallbladder? Stores bile. So again, it looks like a dehydrated grape or a raisin in between the 3 lobes of your liver. Okay. Which again,
She had a small
gallbladder.
for the lungs.
All right. If we turn to the side, we should see all these frilly yellowy things. All of these are fat bodies. Function.
Energy for reproduction.
Store energy for reproduction and hibernation. Okay. Then if you pick up your intestine kind of by your large intestine, you should see one dark structure. It may be pink because of the blood flow, or it's either that or dark brown. Spleen. 3 functions. Removes.
Remove, create, and modify. red blood
Excellent.
cells.
Remove, store, and create red blood cells. Now, for the reproductive tract, depends on which frog you have, whether it's male or female. This is a male. And if it's a male, you're going to have to look way in the back, and sealed onto the back wall are these dark structures. What are these dark ones sealed into the back wall? Kidneys. 3 functions of the kidneys. Remove salts,
Remove excess water
water,
and filter metabolic.
and filter metabolic waste. Now here would be the kidney on this side. You can see there's a kidney here, dark, and a kidney on the other side. But sitting on the kidney is this little kind of creamy colored round organ. What is that? Testes. Function of these testes.
Produce sperm and hormones.
Produce sperm and male hormones. So then what is these tiny little coiled tubes to the sides of the kidney?
Fast.
Right there. Vas deferens, what's it do?
Passageway first.
Passageway for sperm. Okay? Now, way down here at the bottom, you guys, way down here, it looks like a deflated pouch. It's kind of creamy color.
Urinary bladder.
Urinary bladder function.
Store